This is section 11.4, Fundamentals of Probability. All probabilities are going to be between 0 and 1. That means it's going to be a fraction. So whenever you have a probability question, make sure that your answer is a fraction. It is going to be a fraction. It must be a fraction. And in fact, it's not going to be improper fraction either. All probabilities are between 0 and 1. Few definitions. An experiment is any occurrence for which the outcome is uncertain. Sample space is a set of all possible outcomes. Event is any subset of the sample space. This is one that you will need to know. If we add up all of the probabilities, you're going to get 1. So the probability of this and the probability of that, you add them all up, and the sum is going to be 1. Actually calculating theoretical probability, you have a formula here. I've found that this is actually easier if I show you an example. So a die is rolled, a 6-sided die, and the possibilities are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remember N of S, N stands for the cardinal number. That means that there are 6 total possibilities in the sample space. Find the probability of rolling a 3. Well, we look at the sample space. These are the only possibilities we have. So how many ways can we roll a 3? Well, there's only one 3 in the sample space, so there's only one way to get it out of 6 possibilities in the sample space. Probability is 1/6. What's the probability of rolling an even number? So let's go back to our sample space and look for the even numbers. So we have 2, 4, and 6 are even numbers. So there's 3 different even numbers. So there's 3 ways we can get an even number out of 6 total possible ways. And yes, you would reduce that to 1/2. You are dealt one card from a standard 52 card deck. Find the probability of being dealt a king. Well, first of all, you have to count up the number of kings in the deck. There's the king of hearts, king of spades, king of clubs, and king of diamonds. There are 4 kings. Out of 52 cards, reduce. The probability of getting a king is 1/13. Find the probability of getting a heart. Well, you have the ace, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king of hearts. There are 13 of those cards, if you count them up, out of 52 cards total. Probability of getting a heart is 1/4. Empirical probability is when we actually count up or observe what happens. Let's suppose you're flipping a coin. The theoretical probability of rolling heads or tails would be 1/2. But let's suppose I actually do flip a coin 10 times and I got heads 7 times. Well, the empirical probability then would be 7 heads out of 10 flips, coin tosses. So empirical probability may be different than theoretical probability. This empirical probability is when we actually do the coin toss, when we actually observe something happening. If one person is randomly selected from the population described above, find the probability that the person is female. So we look for the total number of females. It's 110.1. Out of the total number of people, 212.5. Notice this problem has decimals actually in the problem. This is one of the few instances when a decimal answer is preferred. Probability is approximately 0.52 or 52/100ths. Your homework is 4 through 64 every 4.